All right, here's your weather update. This is a look here at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland. Have a look at the winds. Oh, high trees blowing in the wind, 70-mile-an-hour winds. This has the NHL concerned about tomorrow's Stadium Series game between the Washington Capitals and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Doesn't look good right now, but we shall see. We are some 24 hours away from that decision possibly getting made. For more on the story, let's head to Annapolis right now. Kyle Bukauskas and his panel of Elliotte Friedman and Nick Kypreos are standing by with the latest.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, we're outside the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium alongside Nick Kypreos and Elliotte Friedman because it's too windy today. They're not letting us into the bowl. Gusts up to 70 miles per hour in Annapolis, and the weather today, gentlemen, really has thrown a wrench into everyone's plans on Friday.
Yeah, Kyle, it really has. And players, they understand what an event like this is all about and taking it all in, but they also like their routine. They want to be familiar with their surroundings, which means you usually get to skate in the same facility that you're about to play on. That couldn't happen today. They had to go indoors for their practice, so they could not get their sight lines. Frederick Anderson, who's having a heck of a season, wanted that real badly. He couldn't get it. He told me he's really hoping, Elliotte, that there is the ability for the winds to calm down so they can get that morning skate in right back here for the big game Saturday night.
You know, Nick, the big question is there is a high wind warning in effect until 8 a.m. Eastern time Saturday morning. If that goes away, then we're probably in good shape for those morning skates and generally the game. If those don't go away and the winds stay up, Kyle, I don't know what they're going to do Saturday night and then into Sunday.
As far as uncertainty is concerned, Elliotte, where does this one rank as far as other outdoor games that you've been a part of?
Well, I've had a chance to go to a lot of them. This is definitely one of the weirdest and wildest. There's no question about that. And remember Pittsburgh, Washington, they moved it to nighttime because they were concerned about glare. Winnipeg a couple of years ago, they delayed it 2 hours because they were worried about glare. But in terms of the wind being an issue, like Nick is one of the toughest and strongest guys I know. He can barely stand here right now. I've never seen anything like this.
And it's the latest. Over 20 so far since 2004. I don't recall ever having one with under 20 games to go. It is fortunate that both these teams, Elliotte, Toronto and Washington, have solidified their playoff spot. If it was a team battling now for their playoff lives, I'm not sure how calm, cool, and collected they would be.
Yeah, they're battening down the hatches here today, Jeff, and to quote the late, great Ed Whalen, it's chin strap weather today, kid.